SynBio, the nickname of synthetic biology, perhaps the biggest oxymoron of the 21st century that you probably haven't heard of. SynBio is a field of science that goes beyond creating genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, which have been contested around the world. This is GMO on the edge. Extreme genetic modifying that doesn't just change up DNA, but makes it from scratch. How? Through a computer, of course. Software that can be programmed to spit out DNA code. That code is then injected into an organism which is fooled into thinking it is the real thing. Sugar is the key here, needed to synthesize the DNA. Back in 2010, researchers used this faux DNA to create the first artificial chromosome. Head biologist J. Craig Venter called it, quote, the first self-replicating species we've had on the planet whose parent is a computer. The new technology is being used to create a whole new menu of frankenfood. This year, researchers at New York University successfully created a completely synthetic yeast cell, and the biotech company Evolva polished off its SynBio version of vanilla called vanillin. Vanillin will be the first synthetic food additive to hit supermarkets. Coconut oil, cacao, and saffron are also in development. The best part for the food industry? All of it can be called natural, even organic, and escape GMO labeling. Beyond food, SynBio technology is being used in household cleaning products, cosmetics, fragrances, and medicine. It's no wonder SynBio's investors are multinational agricultural, chemical, and pharmaceutical companies. They want a piece of an industry expected to be worth $40 billion by 2020. Energy companies want in, too. Giants like BP, Chevron, and Exxon are all pouring billions into research of synthetic algae that could be transformed into fuel. And wouldn't you know, the U.S. military also wants a piece of the action. The Department of Defense's tech wing, DARPA, has seen a bump in its budget to work on biodesign research to create synthetic life forms that could be immortal combat. Thus far, SynBio has gone largely unregulated. Being so new, many government agencies don't know what to do with it. But the dawn of frankenfood is being watched closely by environmental justice organizations. Neth Danyo of Etc. Group warns of the effects on farmers.
Will displace farmers from livelihood and communities.
Friends of the Earth says SynBio's heavy reliance on sugar will lead to more deforestation to make way for sugar plantations. And yet, Dr. Frankenfood and the companies that back him carry on, working maybe to feed the world and definitely to make a profit.